Hey everyone, I found an AI called Notebook LM, and it's an AI that's centered around learning. So let me just search for Notebook LM, and then it's going to be the first search. So just click on that, Notebook LM, and then it's going to take you to this, and then just click on Try Notebook LM. I'm just going to go through a couple of scenarios where I think Notebook is going to be really helpful. The first one is, let's say that you're a researcher and there's a PDF document that you have and you don't have time for it. So for example, effects of COVID. So what you're going to do, you're going to click on New Notebook, and then you're going to get this dialog box, and you can see you can upload. You can also upload your Google Drive. You can upload a site or a website, or you can even paste a series of text that you have. It shows you the source limit at the bottom here. So I'm just going to click on this arrow and then upload sources, and then I have some PDFs. So for the first one, I'm going to look for the effects of COVID-19. So click on that, and then it's going to upload that, go through it, and after that it's going now to come up with the podcast. Once you get this dialog box, you're going to come here and then click on audio review. So click generate, and then it's going to generate.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready to dive into something a little different today. We're tackling COVID-19. Yeah, I know, still talking about it, but this time we're going deep on its economic impact on Africa. And spoiler alert, it's way more complex than just saying, well, yeah, things got tough.
You hit the nail on the head. We have to go beyond those surface-level narratives. We're about to unpack some serious research reports, zeroing in on specific sectors, individual countries, and really dissecting how this crisis differed from previous ones.
Right, because it's Africa we're talking about, a whole continent, not this one big homogenous thing, which I feel like some people forget. So how do we even approach something this massive? Where do we even begin to unpack this?
The other functionality that I think is going to take really off when it comes to this particular AI is, let's say you are a history student who's preparing for like their finals, and then you have some lecture notes that you have with you, and again, like I said, maybe you are on the run, you want to take a jog, or you are eating, you learn easier when it comes to audio. What you can do is you can upload all of your documents, all of your history notes to Notebook, and then again, it's going to summarize it for you. So this is what I had. So I came to Notebook again, click on that, and then we're just going to try Notebook and then add new. So we're going to click on new Notebook, and then again, I'm going to upload my sources. This is, there we are, World War II, looking for that. And it's going to load, and as it's loading, the notebook guide is here. So when you click on it, it's going to go away. When you click on it, it's going to come back. So this is help me create FAQ, timeline, study guide, which you can still do that, kind of create a study guide type of contents, a briefing doc. So you can click on a study guide and it's going to generate that for you. And then at the same time, click on deep dive conversation, click on generate, and then at the same time, it's going to generate a podcast. It's going to go through the document and then give you the information that it feels it's genuinely necessary for you to know. So with the study guide, it gives you instructions and even quiz answers as well. We have essay questions, glossary of key terms, and then at the same time, you also get the deep dive conversation. And this is what that sounded like.
All right, so today we are diving deep into, well, the big one, World War II.
The granddaddy of them all.
Exactly. And listen, we're not just skimming the surface here, right? You, our listeners, you want to understand the causes, the why behind this global showdown.
And believe me, it's a lot more complicated than just saying Hitler is bad and calling it a day.
The other really useful case scenario that I've seen is when it comes to legal matters. There's a lot of legal jargon that I don't know. I'm just a normal human being. But there's a lot that I don't really understand. And it's hard for me to understand because I really do not know the lingo. And when it comes to this particular LLM, is you can take a legal document, give it to Notebook, and then again, it comes up with clear summary, clear understanding of what the document is, and feeds it back to you in a way that is very easy to understand. So for example, with this one, I fed it the 2024 Kenyan Finance Bill. This is what it sounded like.
Hey everyone, welcome. We've got Kenya's Finance Bill 2024 this time around.
Quite a hefty document, isn't it?
It's a bit of a beast, not gonna lie. But hey, that's what these deep dives are for, right? Unpacking these legislative jigsaws.
Think of this as your cheat sheet to understanding what really matters and what it might mean for you.
Exactly. And to help us decode it all, we've got a policy analyst specializing in East African economics.
Hi there.
So before we get lost in the nitty.
So the other use case scenario that I'm thinking this can be used for is, let's say you have a business and you want to know why your competitor is doing better than you. you can get their data. So for example, Amazon's sales over the past whatever, and then get the data, feed it to Notebook, and then it's going to give you a summary of the financial performance, and then you can create a presentation with detailed insights to share on the executive team. Those three use cases that I saw that are definitely going to be used a lot when it comes to Notebook is in the legal system. Is going to be used a lot when it comes to explaining legal jargon to normal people like us. And then of course it's going to be also be used by students who are trying to come up with new ways of learning or new ways of understanding something. And then it's also going to be used a lot by researchers. So those are like three actionable use cases that I've seen when it comes to Notebook. And I'd like you to take a look at it, see how it works, and let me know if it's like a very helpful learning tool. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.